everyone, it's your girl K-Stylez from Detroit. Today on Bible Talk, I want to talk about Bible Talk. But no, for real, I just want us to be very conscious. I'm kind of pushing this out even more. But I want us to be very conscious of us understanding that there is a afterlife. Now, I know this life now, this body we possess in, because we're a body and a soul and spirit, when it becomes lifeless, your soul, your spirit will come out of your body and you'll be living in your soul, spirit body. And that is your afterlife. So this is our now life, our physical life. Our afterlife is in a whole nother dimension, which could be heaven or it could be hell. Shalom, Hades. But because that's, or hell, those are different words that they call it in the Bible. For whichever word you're more familiar with, sure, everybody here, hell. The two H's, heaven, hell, up, down, earth, middle. But yeah, so there we do have everlasting life because our soul, our spirit was created for eternally, and that's the eternal state of us. That's the eternal being part of us. The physical part is not the eternal part. That's why that part become lifeless. It departs, It's like, okay, my soul it got to go. The spirit man nice knowing you. It gets evicted. It has to go somewhere. So that's the eternal part that still will be living. And it is very important. That's what God knows everything about everything. Come to your life, tell you stuff from your past, right now in your present, and still what's to happen in your future. He has a whole book called the Bible where he got all the understanding, wisdom, knowledge, and all the events from the beginning to the end. He knows everything about everything, concerning everything, about everything. So it is very important that we understand there is an afterlife, and these are some things that can keep our faith strengthened when it comes to be absent from the body, is to be present with the Lord. Okay, what's absent from your body once it's lifeless if you was just only a body? Your spirit, your soul, that part is gone. You are still living in that. You're just not living in your physical body anymore, but there's more that meets the eye, We're more than just a body, We're more than just this physical body. We are a soul that possess this physical body as a vehicle on planet Earth. And also, when Jesus Christ was being crucified and the thief next to him had said, will you remember me? He was like, today you'll be with me in paradise. Okay, how is the thief going to be with Jesus Christ in paradise if he's about to become lifeless? His soul, his spirit man, So that's very important. These are some scriptures for us to really take heed to strengthen your faith about the afterlife. You in your now life, you see all this stuff. But when it comes to your body becoming lifeless, when you are conscious and alive in your spirit man, you're going to see all this stuff too that God had already wrote in his scriptures. You're going to see all those things too. But he don't want it to be too late for us, because when we was alive in the land of the living, some of us may have decided not to receive him. And we do not know the day or time when it's meant for our soul to be evicted out of this house, this body. We don't know that, but God do. And he doesn't want no one to perish. He don't want no one to perish. So it is very important that we take heed to every word that God says, through his scriptures, because every word that he says is the real deal. It's solid. It's 100. And he can't lie. He's righteous, and he knows everything about everything. And also, another very important scripture that Jesus Christ said when he was alive on planet Earth before he went to heaven, where he is at right now. Another thing that he has said was, I go to prepare a place for you. In my Father's house, there's many mansions, many rooms, So heaven is a real place, that is prepared for believers who decided to believe in God. Not who was perfect in God, not who never sinned in God. See, God will get you on all that, when it comes to, doing the work on us. Okay, God, do work on my anger. God, can you help me not to steal? Like whatever your flaws is, whatever our flaws is, God, He'll help us with that if we want help. But the first thing He want to do is first get our name in the book of life, because there is life after life. I mean, there's life now, and then there's life for our afterlife. So He wants us to be conscious on these things, to be prepared, as if you already know you're in position, for what's to come. Like, you know how we plan ahead with our now life? We plan things accordingly to position ourselves for the things and moves we want to do. He wants us to plan ahead, position ourselves for the things to come, even in our afterlife. So it's very important that we do be conscious of that, because, like I said, people are becoming lifeless every day, all day. And death doesn't have restrictions. It doesn't be like, oh, I'm not going to get on a 2-month-old baby, a 2-day-year-old baby, or a 2-year-old, or 15-year-old, or a 55-year-old. It's not a respective person when it comes to death and people's bodies checking up out of here and becoming lifeless. So it is very important that we be very conscious when it comes to the afterlife and our now life, and to just take heed to certain scriptures that can strengthen us. The things that Jesus Christ has said, that the Bible teaches, that can, make us feel strong, make it do what it do. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about this, and I'm pushing it because we all somebody, we all important. God does not want nobody to perish. All right, everybody, I want you to stay blessed, not stressed. I want you to continue to rep your city, because God has the best. Stay blessed.